Okay, here we are in Cardigan again, and the tide's high. You see the estuary mouth is that way, and the flow of the water is the opposite way of the river. So the tide is really on the push right now, pushing up the estuary. And Rab and I are just setting off, and I read about this section last night. To the extent of my research in it, like the night before I'm doing something, I'll find out what's going on. And it's supposedly the toughest. So this section is where we walk from the Cardigan coast to Pembrokeshire, which is, well, in its own way, supposedly the most spectacular of here, lad, here we go, the most spectacular. Rab, come here, lad. Loves leading the way when he doesn't know where he's going. Yes, suppose, like I say, in its own way, the most spectacular of the Welsh coast, Pembrokeshire. As far as I know, I've never been. But anyway, today is supposedly, I just wanted to read about today because it's quite a long, I mean, I think it's like 25 or 26 kilometres. But it's supposedly, it's earmarked as the toughest section of the Pembrokeshire coast, which is the toughest section of the Welsh coast. So today is the toughest section of the whole lot, supposedly. So the day is perfect for it. How do? It's overcast, and sorry, we're on a road with no pavement here. So yeah, by the looks of it, the first section is relatively flat and on road for a few kilometres, unfortunately. And sooner or later, it'll open up into some spectacular scenery for us, right? Anyway, let's give it a go. A nice looking pub, innit? The Ferry Inn. Riverside pub, alfresco terraces, cabin on the deck, arrived by boat. Hey, imagine that. Arrived by boat. Like feckin' James Bond, hey? Pint of Guinness, please. Shaken, not stirred. Perfect. Lovely looking place. I love those things, eh? I'm sure you do. Things that are different, where people and proprietors of places have go that extra mile just to make our occasions special. It's really nice. A lot of more boat moorings in the estuary here. The moorings. Yes. Let's see who this is. Thanks, Rab. Oh, it's a mermaid. Okay, this is, I think it's called Poppet Sands. And yesterday we came in over that side. There's that island that we couldn't get to because the path doesn't go near it. And we came down that side of the estuary. And yesterday when we came down, the tide was out. It was low tide either side of. Now it's either side of high tide. So I don't think I filmed it down there, but yesterday. But this whole area is dries up, you know. This is all seawater that's come in, and there's just the River Teffy, I think it's called, comes down the other side, and it leaves a huge beach. Oh well, you know, a beach that spans from that side of the estuary to the other. A really pretty environment. These are all Canada geese out here, and there's a pub just there, restaurant, hotel, Teffy waterside. Okay, there we go. So, before I set off on this walk, a good friend of mine said he'd like to come and meet me in Pembrokeshire. So here we are, we've just arrived really into Pembrokeshire. I think the national park, is it the only national park on the coast in the UK? Maybe. Have a look if you're interested. Finally found myself a hanky on the trail to wipe the sweat off. I've been meaning to get one, and just and then that intention, one turned up on the trail for me. And I need it on days like today. So yeah, when I was trying to think ahead how long it'd take us to get from the starting point in Gretna to here, it seemed just such a long way to be able to determine when I'd be here. And as the walk has gone on, my friend had to eventually book his time off work. Today is Tuesday, and he's turning up on Friday. So the timing couldn't be better. So today's the first day in the Pembrokeshire coast. We've left the Cardigan coast, and I believe the Pembrokeshire Coastal Way is about 186 miles, but it probably feels a lot longer because of the path. There'll be a lot of ups and downs and so on. Come here, Bugs. Stay there. Good boy. So I'll leave it at that for now. Welcome to Pembrokeshire. This is what we're gonna experience through the lens, through the lens of this camera, and me through the aching of my feet. All right, let's get to it. Welcome to Pembrokeshire. Hey. Come here. You have a safe journey through Pembrokeshire, won't you? Come here. You have a good time, lots of adventures. Get all those flies around, Bugs. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, shit. All right, this is called something like K masthead, C masthead, something like that. Hey, come here, lad. And this is where the near future is for us. This is the direction we're heading in. Behold the first part of the northern Pembrokeshire coast. And you can just tell, can't you? It's going to be amazing. Come here, lad. Oi, get back there. A fishing boat in the cove just there. Yes. Beautiful. Right, boy. My goodness, we got to walk at least round that point and then some. Woo! It's a lot of steps today, Rab. A lot of sweat is going to leave my head today. Oh man, it's amazing that you can walk. Like, you look at the, you won't be able to see on the camera as good, but when I look at that now, what we've got to walk and how long it's going to, like how many steps we have to do, it's kind of amazing that you can do it in like a day's walk. So it looks so far. I mean, it is really, but oh, at least we've got a nice view to keep us company. Isn't that pretty? Hey, Rab. Go on, lad. Steady she goes. All right. There are a few spots up to now where if you suffer from like vertigo or something, or you're not too keen on heights, you might get a bit of the old Elvis leg going on here, because there's some like steep drops right next to the path. So beautiful. In fact, there's some lobster down there. Easy, Rab. Okay, nice little pool down there, eh? Just the ladies I met just up there told me this is called the Witch's Cauldron. Look how pretty it is. I must say, I've probably said it a few times now, but this Welsh coast is beautiful. Really, really nice. Look at all these wildflowers. Purples, yellows, blues, whites, pinks. Very nice. Oh, look at that for a swimming pool. Yes. Alright, Rab, a stream here for a little bath, eh? I'm going to fill my water bottles up here as well, because there is nowhere for the next 8 miles. On the map it looks like there is nothing at all other than path, so I'm going to fill my water bottles up here. Do you want a drink? Come on. Somehow. Oh, this way. Here, lad. This way. This way, this way, this way. Go on, in your pop. Get yourself a drink. Go on, get in. Alrighty, gonna get some water. Don't know how well you'll see the activity there. There's a pod of dolphins just probably centre frame. Looks like they're fishing. There's quite a few of them. Yay. Might have to have a look into getting a boat trip at some point and see if we can get a close look at these amazing creatures. Alrighty, look at that. That's where we've come from. That's the dolphins. That's where we're going. Still got a fair bit to do today. You alright, Rab? Should we carry on? Come on then. On your pop, mate. Some of these hills are tough today. Just got to keep putting one foot in front of the other, yeah? Oh man, it's hot. Just slowly edging closer to the time when we can stop walking. Got to still try and enjoy this exact moment. The tough times are very important on our journey, because without them we wouldn't appreciate the easier times, right? Here you go, lad. Yeah, so on this leg you need to bring your supplies with you. I doubled up on my water, which still isn't really enough, but I can fill up at the streams, the little streams. I brought some food and supplies, some chocolate just in case I need a boost of sugar, poisonous sugar. Does give you a mental boost though sometimes. So I think we'll stop soon. Earmarked a place, so it's another 300 metres and I think we're going to have a stop just up there. Have a rest for a bit, enjoy the view and the sounds of nature. every time. He gets in, look, I'll show you, gets in upstream in the nicest pool, and this is what I'm left with all the way down. Filthy water to wash in. Why don't you get in down there so I can keep this water clean? Hey? You nutter. I'm fucking always washing in dirty water after him. Oh, feels good though. Oh, that is just what we need. Yes. Alrighty, hopefully this is the final push for us. Never is though, is it? But this is a decent example of, there's like a metre away from the path until a sheer drop down onto the rocks. And there's quite a few of those spots on here. It's a good thing that they leave this here, or else you'd really feel like you were walking atop of a cliff edge, which you are. Someone's been down here with a strimmer, thankfully, because earlier on where they've not done that, it was like almost chest height in grass and shit. You couldn't see your feet. Yeah, you see, so you don't want to trip up here really. All right, this, I hope, is the town of our destination. Yeah, it's got to be, which is called Newport, I think. Nice looking beach, harbour. Oh, that's a welcome sight. It's still a good, like, you know, depending on the path, it'll be an hour's walk to get into the van. Yes, I came and parked the van up here this morning, caught the bus from here back up to Cardigan. I do like that methodology on the long walks. So now I don't have to dick about getting the bus up to the van. The van's actually here. So we can just jump in the van. Today we'll be getting straight to the beach, I think, if we go for a wash and a cool off. And then find a place to call home for the night. It's a big part of the adventure, is finding somewhere to sleep every night, you know. You want to be comfortable, and it's nice to be in like nature, nice places. Somewhere good for Rab, you know. We don't want to be in no roadside lay-by. Though the odd time that may be necessary, but keep that to a bare minimum. And as I'm sure I've mentioned before, sometimes I find where we will be sleeping for the night on the walk of that day. Today there was one potential, but I'm hoping there will be something round here. Maybe down at the harbour or something. Anyway, whatever. Yes, I've just turned up and had a nice surprise. Some friends have just turned up. I could hear him on the beach down there as I come off the cliff path. My mate Lincoln from back home. Gonna do a sand dune jump, and his daughter and dog. So we'll have a camp somewhere tonight. Here he goes. Excellent. Always nice to see some familiar faces. And we're here on the beach at Newport. Lincoln reckons he's seen some spots we can stay for the night. So happy days. I've just got to walk up into town, grab my van, come back down here, jump in that ocean, have a wash Rab off, and then as we were. Here you get across that river, love. Now you be good to each other, you stay healthy and well, and we'll see you next time on Beyond Growing.